Breaking news: Arewa Youth Assembly call for Dapo Abiodun impeachment. The Arewa Youth Assembly has accused the governors of Ogun and Enugu states, Dapo Abiodun and Peter Mbah, of allegedly plotting to destabilize the ruling All Progressives Congress and frustrate the re-election bid of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of the 2027 general elections. Addressing journalists during a press conference, the group claimed that the alleged plot was targeted at weakening the Progressive Governors Forum and removing its chairman, Hope Uzodinma, whom it described as a key supporter of Tinubu's second-term ambition.
While we admit that anyone, be he a governor, senator, or ordinary Nigerian, has a right to exercise his democratic rights, we know what would happen should we experience a situation where power will return to the North in 2027. As against the orderly rotation agreement, which means that the South will complete its tenure by 2031. Now, some people, unfortunately, from the South, have devised a devious plan not only to destabilize the polity, but to truncate the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. They have refused to mind that power rotation has helped reduce regional tension since 1999. A respected rotational balance preserves national cohesion. Abrupt disruption of zoning could revive distrust between regions, while political stability is necessary for economic recovery and security reforms. In a replay of the script of what happened in the run-up to the 2015 election, these enemies of President Tinubu and Nigeria want to use the Progressive Governors Forum to launch their assault on our democracy. If you recall, the problem President Jonathan encountered that cost him the presidency started with the division of the Governors Forum, headed by the then governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi. History has repeatedly shown that ruling parties are not destroyed from the outside. They are usually destroyed from the inside when political actors decide to lose their unity. Because these renegades could not break and manipulate Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, who is the current chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, they went for a soft target in the person of Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State to set in motion a machinery to stop the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Just like Brutus struck at a critical time in the reign of Julius Caesar, Abiodun chose the very day progressive governors accompanied Vice President Kashim Shettima to submit the re-election forms of President Tinubu to strike. Governor Abiodun not only recruited another soft target in person of Peter Mbah, governor of Enugu State, to work against his own brother. They found willing tools in a few of the governors. They hastily announced the removal of Governor Hope Uzodinma since they saw him as an impediment to their perfidious plot. But thank God that the majority of governors rallied around their chairman to put down that insurrection. We are also happy that the majority of these governors are from the northern part of this country, which is a confirmation that the North, that we want to honor the rotation agreement by ensuring that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu complete his 2 terms before power reverts to the North in 2031. Gentlemen of the press, intelligence available to us indicates that they want to destabilize the Progressive Governors Forum as a prelude to destroying the party from within. They are now the moles within APC who want to work against Mr. President due to one grievance or the other. In short, they want to play Nyesom Wike by weakening the internal mechanism of APC, the way Wike did against PDP. We can't say we don't know what Dapo Abiodun and Peter Mba want. They want to start the destabilization of APC by creating division among APC governors. They know that the APC governors are the strength of the party and therefore the vehicle to achieve seamless re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. By aiming and causing troubles among the governors, Dapo Abiodun and Peter Mba, and all those involved in the sinister plan to derail the Progressive Governors Forum have declared an open war against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, we shall not sit idly and watch them achieve their sinister goal. That is why we have convened this press conference to warn them to desist from these plots. We are giving them 48 hours, just 48 hours, 2 days, to apologize to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, our dear president, to also apologize to the Progressive Governors Forum and its chairman, in person of Senator Hope Uzodinma, CON, and the APC for this ill-advised, aborted palace coup, failure of which we shall mobilize Nigerian youths against them. No governor, no political bloc, and no interest group should place personal calculations above the collective stability of the APC and the democratic mandate freely given by Nigerians. We thank you for coming, and may God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
My fellow citizens, Muhammad Saad, Dapo Abiodun issue is not meeting, we are not getting it by surprise. However, we will all recall that there's a lingering crisis between Dapo Abiodun and Asuwaju before 2023 election, where he pointed at him and mentioned him as Elei in Ogun State. And from that, he had harbored that, and now they have used him as a soft target to be able to cause problem for Asuwaju's re-election in 2027.
Like my colleague have earlier said, we are not going to tolerate any sabotage. At this point, it's very necessary for the House of Assembly in Enugu to call for the impeachment process of the governor, because we see it as a sabotage. Let them start the process. They should initiate the process. In fact, it's not Rivers State that is much of concern now, but they should initiate the process with immediate effect to make sure that he's impeached in Enugu State and Ogun State. Thank you. Okay.